This video is for educational and entertainment use only. The views in this video do not necessarily represent the views or life of Marlon.
Now, the crazy thing is, if you pay close attention to that video, both of them women were single mothers. Let me say that again. Both of them women were single mothers. So now let's put this in the Black community. The Black women are out earning the Black men, right? And the Black men in the hood is living with a woman that has a voucher, just so happen, right? So if they ain't accepting her voucher and they ain't giving him no job and she ain't making that much, how they supposed to survive? Welcome back to Duffle LO, the sit down. This is the last Iowa video, you guys. And like I said, I'm gonna show you how the Blacks are gonna be affected, like I just showed you in the previous video with the vouchers. This time I'm gonna put the nail in the coffin while I'm gonna use other races in another state that's being affected by the same sort of kind of law a little bit, but you guys got to see it. So like, share, subscribe, check out the Mercy Papers, cop some of the merchandise, all that. Hit me on the email. I ain't gonna talk to y'all. Let me go ahead and show this. You trying to beat the YouTube algorithm, so go ahead, hit the like button. Look at that. See that? She's not Black. Because I told you I'm specifically talking to the Blacks. She's not Black. You see that? Americans forced out of homes as rent skyrockets. Rent jump nearly 20% in U.S. amid housing shortage. Now, look, it's a shortage on housing, so people can't really got nowhere to live, and then they raised the rents by 20%. So if your rent was $1,000, your rent just went to $1,200. You feel me? But listen to this.
Maine, a single mom and disabled veteran, is reliant on rental assistance from Housing and Urban Development, or HUD. She already had fewer options, but now landlords looking to capitalize on rising rents are less willing to accept the strict guidelines of her rental voucher.
How critical is the HUD voucher to your existence? That is our existence. Without it, we would be homeless.
That's her, she just said. Without it, she'll be homeless. She's not Black. She white. And she in a whole other state. She in Florida. Her landlord, we don't want to accept, oh boy, the price is going crazy. Boy, I ain't taking that voucher no more. You got cash? If you ain't got cash, you gotta get out. I'm gonna find somebody else that's gonna come in here, and then I'm gonna charge them the same thing what I'm telling you I'm trying to charge you, and you don't want to do it. I don't want them vouchers no more. No, I need people that got cash. All cash. Watch this. Let's continue.
Are rising across the country, up a record nearly 20% on average in 2 years. Double that in cities like Memphis, Tampa, and Riverside, California. But the Miami Palm Beach area tops them all at 58%, nearly 3 times the national average.
When there's a hurricane, it's illegal for gas stations to jack up the prices. Why is there not a cap in the state of Florida? Why am I looking at a 43% increase?
In fact, it's illegal in Florida to impose rent controls.
Now stop that right there. Did you guys just hear that? It's illegal in Florida to impose rent controls, which means you can't control them landlords. They can up, down, left, right. They can do whatever they want to with them rents. And you can't make no law to make them control their rents. So you see what she said? If it's a hurricane, you can't raise the gas price because everybody gonna need gas. So of course it's gonna be in high demand because there's all this stuff going on. But now with all this craziness going on and housing is in high demand and they done raised the inflation and all that type of stuff, now people are able to what? I'm raising the rents then. I'll make me some money around here. Watch this.
Actually gives me a lot of anxiety.
Sarah Espinosa is facing a 106% increase on her rent in Coral Gables, Florida.
She's not Black. She is facing 106% increase on her rent. So that means if your rent was $1,000, you now pay $2,060. Let's keep it going. Listen.
For 22 years, she's called this 3-bedroom home. She raised her son here. She says the $1,700 she pays in rent is below market value, but the $3,500 her new landlord is charging is out of her budget.
It's not reasonable at all. I guess right now everybody's just price gouging because people need somewhere to live.
She set a new budget of $2,800. This week, she found an apartment right next door, but it's smaller and over budget by $400.
How does that?
So she set herself a budget of $2,400 because they trying to charge her $3,500. So her $2,400 budget is $1,100 short of the $3,500. But now she moving next door to something that's smaller, that's $2,800. You think this ain't getting ready to happen? Bro, this is what's gonna happen everywhere. When I say they planned this out, like, boy, they is about to ruin a lot of people.
Rationalize in your mind.
It doesn't rationalize at all. And I just think it's very unfair. It makes me upset.
You know how many people have reached out?
For Laura and Carson, their search continues with no prospects in sight. So where does that put you?
Puts me on the street.
You heard exactly what she said. Where does that put you? It puts me on the street. Homelessness. Now, the crazy thing is, if you pay close attention to that video, both of them women were single mothers. Let me say that again. Both of them women were single mothers. So now let's put this in the Black community. The Black women are out earning the Black men, right? And the Black men in the hood is living with a woman that has a voucher, just so happen, right? So if they ain't accepting her voucher and they ain't giving him no job and she ain't making that much, how they supposed to survive?
This video is for educational and entertainment use only. The views in this video do not necessarily represent the views or life of Marlon Dixon.